I mean, the wall is rather impressive. It's huge, and like besides this one stone piece, there's really nothing else that's supporting it up. Though I don't really know how they plan on like getting from piece to piece if there's so much sky in between, but whatever. What's going on, everyone? MetalBlade427 here, and I welcome you back to Skies of Arcadia Legends for the GameCube. In the last episode, we made it to Yafutoma, and we made lots of discoveries. We also had a really cool boss fight with Mao and Jiao, and we uncovered a lot of the map, actually. This entire area is now open. This area is open, and then the little section over here is technically open, because you can see the little box over there. It's sky, which means we've been there. Otherwise, it would just be question mark that we don't know where we're going. Now, the only reason I started this far down in terms of going to Yafutoma is because I actually do kind of hope, you know what, let's actually... increase my chances even more. This is when I want to get into battles, you know? In order to show you guys the last two enemies, at least one of them, that I can't find in the dungeon, before I get to the city. I want fish! Give me a fish! A fish! A fish! I want more a fish! Come on, come on, come on! Yes! Come on, come on, give me what I need! Give me what I need! Give me new enemies, I command thee! Yes! Okay, that'll be fine. There's actually one of the two I was missing, but the other one I'll be able to find in the dungeon. This is a Grost, with a really nasty name. We've seen the other colorizations of this one before, so it's really nothing different. 106 HP, 353 experience, 102 gold. Could possibly give you an Ichthyal Seed at the end of battle, and you kill these things with Lambda Burst. Kill it with fire. They do have the Noxious ability in order to be able to poison your guys, and my characters actually are pretty, like, their health is really low. Man, I took a beating on my way back here. Holy crap. Like, I was running, because this is all you run into. You run into these jellyfish guys, you run into the Gross, and then you run into the third version of the loopers here, the blue one. And that's it. That's like the only enemies you find here. So... to find them all, I mean, it didn't take me long, but I really didn't want to, you know, fill up last episode with that. This episode, I can fill it up a little bit in the beginning with it, only because there isn't, like, there's going to be a lot that we have to do in Yafutoma, but a lot of it's story, and then it's just kind of me going from place to place, buying stuff, showing you things, talking to people, and that's really about it. Just kind of a little bit of story progression. It's also going to be me kind of gushing over the fact that this place is gorgeous! I mean, it's beautiful. Oh, man, like, for the GameCube and, like, you know, Dreamcast days, this place was designed so well. It looks so pretty, and when you get in it, the water looks like, it looks beautiful. Oh, my God, this needs an HD remake, like, so badly. I mean, seriously, if the scenes look this nice... just on like these graphics, and these aren't even like the most detailed of things ever, then an HD remake would just be, oh my god, it would be awesome. It'd be outstanding. Alright, so we're gonna land in Yafutoma now, and based off of what happened to us in both Nasser and Ixataka, I'm sure they're going to be really open to just giving us this Blue Moon Crystal, right? Nothing could go wrong. Oh boy. The water is so clear. It's beautiful. I wonder where we are. Huh? Look at everybody. Wow, that ship is so huge. Are those Westerners? They dress funny. Hey, look. Their hair's in black. That's racist. I wonder what they eat to make their hair that color. Haha. My hair is really going to stand out over here. I would say so, okay? Your pigtails that are bright red. Invaders, why have you come to Yafutoma? These lands are protected by Mount Kazi and the Blue Moon. Under the sovereign reign of Lord Mikado, invaders will be punished. Ooh. Yafutoma? Is this really Yafutoma? I mean... God, this is a game. I love this game so much. I really, really do. But, Aika, You know this is Yafutoma! This is the area you guys are flying to! This is what you guys have been talking about for, like, episodes now! Yes, this is Yafutoma! Everyone's telling... Oh my god. I can't. I can't. Facepalm. Moving on. Yes, you invaded Yafutoman lands. We did it! We're in Yafutoma!
Yeah!
Well done, Vice. This will be recorded in the history books, even though these people are already here. How dare you invade our lands? I shall strike you down where you stand. Wait! Don't attack them! Visitors, our primary responsibility is to defend Yafutoma. Please forgive our rush to arms. Says the Yafutoman soldier with the mustache and the goatee, as compared to the clean-shaven one. Lord Mikado has said that he would like to speak with you. Please, if you would come with me. Lord Mikado? Mikado? I think it's Mikado. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I suppose that he is probably the king of these lands. We should... Lord, king... I mean, come on, Vice. You gotta be less ignorant than that. Not everyone is a king. This is a lord. There could be other types of royalty, like... Oh, boy. Palace looks really nice, though. So, you came from the land where the sun sets. Welcome to Yafutoma. My daughter, Moegi, has always been intrigued with the West, haven't you, my dear? This means that we knew that you existed before you came here, so I don't know what you get off thinking you discovered us. Yes, Father. Please, I would love to hear all about your homeland. And if there's anything we can do for you, just ask. Sure, but we don't want to be too much of a burden. King Mikado, as an advisor of the royal court, I must say that I am opposed to the idea of foreigners entering our land. Yeah, because this guy just doesn't scream villain, right? Is it just me? It could be just me. I don't know. Foreigners have only brought us disaster, which means they have been here before this guy claims to have discovered our land. We must cleanse them from our lands immediately! I agree with my father. The Westerners can only bring us trouble. We should dispose of them at once. There's quick eyes from Micah. They're our guests. We must welcome them. They can teach us a great deal about the West, and there is much we can teach them as well. But I would like to know why you have traveled to Yafutoma. We're searching for the moon crystal to prevent our enemy from using them to destroy the world. It's just a little task, you know. The blue crystal. I think you're referring to the jewel that has the powers of the blue moon. The object that you are searching for lies underneath Mount Kazi. Here in Yafutoma, we refer to the object as the Maga Sphere. Mount Kazi is considered by our people to be the holy mountain, and deep within the mountain lies an azure-colored stone. Which is interesting because they use the term azure color, which, you know, is blue. You know, Spanish, I think, is azul. But azure, I believe, has, like, French, French backgrounds? So, perfectly something for people of a Japan, you know, based area that's cut off from the world to come up with. Sure. Whatever. Our ancestors passed the jewel to the successors of the throne. After the cataclysm, the jewel was sealed inside Mount Kazi. An azure-colored jewel. Vice, that has to be the moon crystal. At one time, Mount Kazi was a volcano, and there was no way inside. The Maga Sphere has been lost since the days of the old world. If you were to retrieve it for us, we would be eternally grateful. So, the Maga Sphere is at the bottom of that huge mountain. Leave it to us. Don't worry, we'll get it back for you. Such confidence Vice has. I like it. Alright, so there you go. It's interesting that he says, like, the Maga Sphere, because, you know, when you actually look at magic, they're all a different shape, and they are the shape of their moon crystals. Like, this was what the green moon crystal was shaped like. This, like, four-cornered thing. The red one was like a triangle. Which is weird considering the numbers should be different, because I know red equals 4, and this, I believe, equals 1 and purple is 2, but it's a cylinder. But this is the Maga Sphere. It's really not a sphere. You can kind of see a little like cut into the bottom, not as spherical as the silver crystal here, but just really cool that they actually incorporated these shapes into your magic here and into the game. It was actually something I noticed when Paul and I were playing, because it just never came to mind before. Anyway, Yafutoma has 3 chests that you can get. One of them is unattainable right now, and that one that is unattainable is missable. So you have to be able to get it when the time is right, and of course I will let you know when that time comes. It won't be this episode. There is, of course, on the 1 moonfish, that's kind of what I was trying to get at, and 1 cham for us to find, and actually the 1 moonfish is over this way. If you come back around here, you can actually see it. There we go. Let's aim on up. Not that far up. There we go. Fire! And there we go. Moonfish 17. Wow, that's like getting really close to the end of those. Not bad. So, perfect. Good. Got our moonfish. I like it. Come back. There we go. The chest I was talking about is that way, but again, that's all part of something that happens later. You gotta wait until like the big event happens in this game in order to be able to get that treasure chest. But for now, we are gonna go ahead and make our way down to the lower sections and, you know, do some chopping, talk to some people, and enjoy ourselves. And listen to really funny sounds that the elevator makes. And here we go. Just wonderful structures and everything. It's just so beautiful here. So great. And then we got this thing. We got this thing here. Cluck, cluck, cluck. Looks tasty. It's kind of cute. Go away, shoo shoo. I'm going to say it looks tasty. This bird, it's rather tasty, don't you think? Looks tasty. Looks tasty. My goodness, it's mimicking you. Don't go teaching it any naughty words now, Vice. Looks tasty, looks tasty. Yeah, I bet you're talking to Fino when you say that. Yeah, unfortunately, now that whenever you talk to it, it's just going to repeat the thing that you said. But it would be hysterical if you could have actually taught it, like, quote-unquote, naughty words. There we go, okay. I was like, the cham should be in this open space here. And this is actually our 20th cham, which is really not bad at all. We're making some real progress there on that. Actually, I think, now that I actually, like, think about it, how many do I have? I have 2. Do I? Oh, okay, yeah, cool. He actually did transform. What do we got? We have the Cupel Spear. Morphs into a barbed spearhead. Each barb helps Cupel inflict more damage. Honestly, it's just an increased attack. It doesn't have any, like, additional effects to it. But, you know what? Any new, like, attack, any stronger attack is good by me. And actually, what I am going to do is we're going to head up this way because there is a shop up here. There's 2 shops. You have the item shop to the right and the weapon shop to the left. Going to be heading into the weapon shop first. There we go. Very nice. Cross over this like little path here. I love the little rivers that just randomly go through things. It's just a nice little aesthetic. Wish I can get that pair of nunchucks. It's back there, by the way. Actually, look over his shoulders. Those are definitely metal blades. That is awesome. That's the first time I ever noticed that. You, my friend, are awesome. You sell metal blades. It's great. All right. Buying weapons from Jetta's weaponry. We have the Surian blade for Vice. This is a weapon, not only do you want to give Vice because it's a new weapon, but it will actually come into play later on in terms of recruiting a crew member. So do not sell this blade. You're going to need this blade. You can always come back and rebuy this blade, but it's here, you're using it. Don't resell it if you're somebody that likes to sell old weapons. We got the Yin Wing for Aika, a tiered-shaped blade crafted by a master weaponsmith from a single piece of moonstone. It looks really cool. I can't wait to get into a fight to show you what that looks like. It is a very nice weapon. And then, of course, a much better weapon for Enrique, the Blade of Slumber. Not only does it hyperpower his attack by 16 points, but it also has a chance of putting enemies to sleep. A lot of Enrique's weapons have status elements to it, and personally, I think this is probably his better one. 3 pieces of equipment. I'm actually going to buy 2 long robes. I'm going to give one to Fina and one to Enrique, because he desperately needed that. Everything, like, went up. Oh, his poor outfit otherwise. We're going to give the scale mail to Vice. Good, and we'll give this the Sriracha robe to Aika. Boom. Nice. Excellent. Actually, before I do that, there is... Yeah, we go. This Jade Swirl Ring. Look at that. Look at how much increases Fina's will and magic. I mean, I love her silver ring because, you know, it's like her thing, but it's a no-brainer. You gotta give her something to increase all that. And, I just buy accessories anyway because I love having them. You never know when you're gonna need them. And quite frankly, you can never have too many accessories. There we go. Thank you for shopping. Let's head out now. And we'll go into this store. Ah, there we go. Weird camera angle right there. And again, the river runs through it. But before you head and talk to the old lady behind the counter, knock down this door. And we come across our first chest here in Yafutoma, which is 3,000 gold. Pending, of course, you didn't have enough gold already, this should actually help you out greatly in order to be able to afford some stuff, because this lady right here that we're going to actually sells some really good items. And it magically lifts itself up. Oh, the magic of Yafutoma. I love it. She can barely see over the counter. How cute. Oh my god, you're adorable. Alright, so, buy, sell items. So she has the ones that heal 1,000 HP for everyone, but she also sells the one that fully restores HP to a single target. And that's kind of how the jump goes with this game. You do 500 heal, you do 1,000 heal, or you do everything. So I am, of course, going to be... I'm surprised these are so, like, cheap. Like, this is more expensive than this. It's crazy. Okay, so we'll go 28 of these to have a nice 30. You have regular magic droplets, and now you can buy the magic dues if you're really big on magic use, so 10 MP a person. I'll buy 5 of them just to have them. And then, of course, you have the Rising Crystal, which is a 50-50 chance, with a 50-50 chance of reviving somebody at 50% health, or the Rizlems, which is a guarantee restore at full HP. So, with 10 Risings, I'm actually going to do something you guys probably don't normally see me do. I'm going to sell all my Risings, because they're useless. And I'm going to buy, let's see, 4, let's go 26. Yeah, nice, 30 can is good. 30 can of the Ryslem crystals, because I need a little bit of gold for a little bit later. So, that actually makes me feel a lot better. I don't often lose characters in battle, as you can probably tell through this playthrough. But just in case, you know, people do have instant death spells, and like that battle with Mao and Zhao, they just decided they were going to gang up on Fina and beat the ever-living crap out of her for no reason. So it's good to have the 100% guaranteed heal with 100% health, you know, restore. Just makes things easier for, you know, going into battles. Now, the interesting part about Yafutoma is actually this little waterway in the middle. Like, we can go up and down all these bridges and everything, but really in order to be able to get the next chest and actually another character, we need to come on over here to this guy who actually sell up. I was trying to talk to him to show you, like, what he says, but yeah, we're running around on this, like, weird little barrel thing here. And what you need to do is we gotta come back over here, and we have to raise the bridge. In order to raise the bridge, step on off. Oop, there we go. Back up and over. A little bit of a fetch quest right here, you know, back and forth per se, but we'll be able to get what we need. There's also a restaurant right there. And I'm not going to do anything with the restaurant yet. I'm going to wait until... There we go. I'm actually going to get rid of the map right there. I'm going to wait until we have acquired a certain character before we were able to go ahead and go to that restaurant. It's nice, though. It's really cool, you know, able to see the different types of cuisines that are sold here in Yafutoma. But before we do that... Yeah, over here. I know, a little bit of running back and forth. That's okay. And let's go ahead through this. And up. And chest number 2, which contains a moonberry. And I have a pretty big stockpile of these, so I'm probably going to be giving some people some special attacks by the end of this episode. I'll just have to figure that out when I actually get to it. But beforehand, there's actually a really cool trick that you can do with the barrel. Something that actually took me a while to figure out. At this point, I thought I was done. There was nothing else you could do. But if you come over here and go underneath this overpass towards the waterfall, Vice goes on a fun little water ride here. It probably drowns. But actually, you fall down to a section of Yafutoma that you can't get to unless you ride this barrel down here. So let's jump onto this. And there's really nothing you can do here in terms of people. There's no chests. There's nobody really. There's a few things to see and do and whatnot, or just see and talk to. But the one thing you want to do is you want to come over here to this house, and you want to talk to this girl who's hammering away on the wood. Oh, you must be the Westerners they're all talking about. I'm Kirala. Kirala. I'll say that. I'm the best builder in the country. So, what do you think of our town? I bet you don't see fine structures in your country. And what you want to do, this isn't a swashbuckler thing, but it is very important. You want to compliment her. You want to say you're right about that. If you say nothing special, she kind of doesn't talk to you for a while. I think you have to progress the story for her to talk to you again. So, definitely compliment her. You're right about that. What a difference between seeing something and only hearing about it. You really got a fine-looking town here. Do you really think so? Well, it sure warms my heart to hear you say that. Say, maybe I should go back west with you and visit your country. I could probably show you Westerners a thing or two that would really amaze you. Hey, what are you going to do about this place then? It's still under construction. Don't worry about it. This is my own house. It was getting pretty old, so I decided to remodel. Well then, it's decided. I'll go back with you to your country and build all sorts of things for you. Incidentally, I have a little sister named Urala. You might want to give her a holler, too. I'm pretty sure people in Japan don't say the word holler, and if they do, then I stand corrected. But Kirala has joined us as a builder. Using the crew command, she will replenish your ship's HP to full. And I really like Kirala. I kind of would rather have her on my team than Ismail when we actually get him a little bit later. Obviously, you knew he was going to be on it. Even though I think his ability is a little bit better. I don't know. It's hard to say. She's awesome. This girl's amazing, and she can build all kinds of cool things when we actually get back to, what is it? Our place. HQ. Crescent Island. There we go. Man, words just abandoned me right there. So taking this elevator back up to the level that we were at before, we can actually walk up this way and get an awesome view of the skies. There's the area that we entered from, and I mean, it's just so cool that everything is rendered in. You can see it all. You can stand here and actually see Mount Kazi from this area. It's all there. And I think an HD version of this would just be even more beautiful. All right. This magical rock that continuously produces water we're going to fall down from. Don't know how that happens, but, you shouldn't be questioning things. And now we will go ahead and make our way to the restaurant right here. Let's jump on off of this. There we go. Come on. Up. There we go. And inside. Now, you could have come here earlier and talked to the people here, learned a little bit about Yafutoma and all that stuff, and talking to her wouldn't really matter too much, but now we can talk to her and actually get something out of it. Oh, please come in. What can I get you? Looks like they have waitresses in Yafutoma, too. Waitress? I'm sorry. We don't have anything like that on hand. You misunderstand. We were talking about you. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was what you were wanted to order. Don't mention it. We're the ones who should be apologizing. We're in a bit of a rush right now, but we'll come back some other time, okay? All right. Thank you for coming in. Now, normally your conversation would stop there, but because we have Kirala on our crew... Say, are you by any chance Kirala's little sister? Yes, I am. But why do you ask? I thought so. Actually, Kirala has decided to join the crew of our ship as a builder. We're wondering if you might be interested in joining our crew too. Me? But unlike my sister, I'm not good for much anything besides cooking. Cooking is perfectly fine skill to have. How would you like to join our crew as a cook? Sure, okay, if my sister is joining too. But are you sure I qualify for the job? Of course you do. You can make all kinds of tasty Yafutoman dishes. Well, I'll really do my best. Thank you so much. And even though we have Polly as a cook, we have now Urala as a cook as well. And using the crew command, she will max out your spirit points. Yes. Max, like full, like from the end to the beginning. Like, you want to use her at the very last second of a round in order to have everything for you in the next. Like, she takes quite a bit of SP to do this, but trust me, it's worth it. Oh my god, it's so good. I love Polly to death. I really do, but Arala is just, she's awesome. She's so good. There we go. Okay. Now that we have those 2 crew members on our team, and we have 2 out of the 3 chests that we can possibly get right now, and we have all of our new equipment and new items, we actually only have 1 more stop to go before we're done here in Yafutoma. Okay, let's head this way. Oh, just a little bit of fun thing to do. This is the weapon shop. If you come over here and push this... Hey, this door isn't meant for customers. And then we can, like, run away and leave it, but I'm going to be nice and shut it for him. And the game will actually acknowledge this. If you want to buy something, come around to the other side. This is funny, you know. Keep the door shut. You know, what do you live in a barn? There you go. Gotta keep the drafts out and everything. Alright, down to the lower levels of Yafutoma. Little foggy here from the way that the waterfall is flowing down. But what we have here is our ship shop. And this is actually where you would go in order to progress to Mount Kazi. You would talk to him. I understand that you wish to go to Mount Kazi. Lord Mikado has commanded me to escort you. Before departing, would you like to buy some ship parts? Let me know when you're ready. We can start anytime you wish. So yeah, you can buy ship parts, you can go to Mount Kazi, or you can just leave. Of course we're going to buy ship parts because Yafutoma has great ship parts. First things first, Yafutoma Spirit. 100 points attack on our main cannons. Yes, please. Right there. Awesome. We got 2 sub-cannons to deal with. One is the 3-foot and the other is the 5-foot. So I'm just going to put the 3-foot up top on that one. And then I'll put the 5-foot down here. And then, of course, I have a brand new torpedo, a medium-sized torpedo that goes after a target like a snake. The Serpent Torpedo. Short range, but very powerful. You know what? I like very powerful. Very powerful makes me happy. Away with the Valuan Torpedo. And there we go. There's our new setup. We can get the Blueheim figurine, which increases magic defense, and the Yafutoman Alcove, which I'm pretty sure these do not actually add any type of, like, I don't know, design. Like, they don't do anything for your ship. At least I don't think so. I mean, I'll do experiments at some point to see if they actually change anything inside, but I doubt it. What do we got? We got rudder grease, which is okay. It, like, kind of halves SP consumption for a round. Gear grease, to me, is just so much better, so I'm going to restock up on these. We'll go 17. Bring me back up to 30. And then some deluxe kits. 3. I got to find the complete kits. I got to figure out where the hell they sell those. I thought it was here. Unfortunately, I was wrong. It's got to be in another place, but we'll figure it out. Okay, last place I'm going to go. Besides sitting here and watching this guy fish in this beautiful water. It is pretty. I don't care what anybody says. It's pretty. The fish that's jumping up and down is excited about it. The duck swimming there excited about it. I love it. I think it's pretty. I think it's awesome. I think it needs to look even better on, you know, a 1080p screen. Down here is where our ship is docked, and it's odd enough that these ships are kind of doing what ships are supposed to do, you know? Floating on water. I mean, they're more hovering over water, but, you know, we'll give it a pass for right now. Even our thing is, like, somewhat hovering on water, but we'll say, you know, floating. And I always wondered if there was something down here, and I forget, you know, oh, that's right, I already got it. I always wish there was something here. It's like one of those areas that you think something should be, but it just kind of fools you. What is this? Barrows. Oh, La Croix! Ah, look at that. So even they have this drink here. That's amazing. Oh, French drink, French words. Maybe this place is not so much influenced by Japan as I thought. Anyway, save point if you need it, and I'm going to use it. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and comment down below, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you can get equipped with me, Metal Blade 427. In the next episode, we head to Mount Kazi, which actually you cannot really see from here. You can get a much better view from it from behind the, what is it, the restaurant, but unfortunately I came down here. We head to Mount Kazi in order to go down there and be able to get the Blue Moonstone. It's going to be easy, it's going to be fun, it's going to be a water dungeon. Yeah, just imagine what that's going to be like for this game. You guys have a good one, and I will catch you all later.